I just got back from a quick little walk and I just wanted to share some thoughts with you all that I'm constantly dealing with is that the journey is the destination. And that we have to stop being in such a hurry to try to get to where we want to go and be okay with where we're at in the current moment, regardless of what's going on, how bad it may seem, or even how great it may be going, even though you're not where you want to be. Being okay with that, being present in the moment, and instead of always focusing on the big picture, learning to focus on that present moment, on the day-to-day tasks. What do you have to do today in order to continue moving forward to get to your goal? But it doesn't mean that your goals are going to happen overnight. You know, we as humans, we underestimate what we can do in a long period of time and overestimate what we can do in a short period of time. And that causes procrastination, frustration, anger, depression, because you set such large goals in a short period of time instead of setting a large 1 goal, 3-year goal, 5-year goal, and then having a bunch of small steps or small goals that you're able to break that down and really work towards making that happen, so that each day you're getting closer to that goal. And things are going to change. Your plan is always going to change. Nothing is going to ever be the same. But being okay knowing that, again, that the journey is the destination. Just because you have a goal and you think you have a plan of how you're going to get there, things will change along the way. There will be things that come up that will affect that path, that journey, that will alter it. And you may get to that destination or a similar goal of that destination, and you have to be okay with that. And you have to just be okay with the day-to-day, knowing that you're putting in the work, that you're doing your best to grow, to build, and to be your best version of yourself to get to those goals. And again, those goals can change. Maybe one day it's to start the biggest business, of whatever you're passionate about. And then as you continue to grow, you learn that it's more about freedom for your family or for yourself, or it's more about creating relationships that last a long time, or that it's more about maybe you just care about money and that ends up being your main focus. Whatever it is, you never know how that path can change. And some people's path ends up to be exactly how they plan it, but everybody's isn't. And you have to be okay knowing that things might not go as planned. Things are going to change. But as long as you work consistently towards your goal and you're not lying to yourself, that you can truly look in the mirror and know that you're at least trying. It may take you longer than somebody else. You may start today, somebody else could start today. They may get to their goals sooner. They may get to their goals later, and vice versa. It really comes down to just being okay in the present moment, trusting in God, knowing that you already have whatever you want. Time just hasn't caught up yet, and you have to truly live like you already have what you have. You cannot be in a state of need, that I need this to happen, it has to happen this way, I need. You have to just live as if it already has happened. You have to learn to feel that type of energy, that type of vibration, and be okay with it taking some time, and knowing that everybody's journey is different and you cannot compare anybody else's journey to yours. You may have gone through different things. Well, not you may have. Everybody, including you, have gone through different things in life to get you to where you are at. Nobody is different. Everybody was born differently, with different parents, different cells, different lifestyles, different upbringings. Everything about a person is different that has gotten them to where they are in life. And that is something that they have to be okay with, that you have to be okay with, that you have to live with, accept, and use that to your advantage, because what makes you you is what's going to make your journey special. And that is why you need to fall in love with the journey of your life, of what you're creating, because the journey never ends until you die. So what's the point to rush towards a destination just to get to that and then not be satisfied, instead of enjoying the present moment, working towards those goals? When you accomplish those goals, knowing that it's okay to celebrate, you accomplish that, live in the moment, be grateful for what you've done, but know that you always have room to grow. You can always continue to be a better version of yourself. You can always raise those goals, even if they're similar, or if you want to tackle a different area of life. There are so many different ways that you can continue to grow, set goals, and satisfy that need of fulfillment, of success, of happiness, whatever it is that you're really after or that you want to get better at. You can do this through hard work, consistency, and most importantly, understanding that the journey is the destination. Don't be anxious, don't stress out. I'm always overthinking, trying to figure out like, how am I going to make my dreams become a reality? And the more I sit and think, the more I realize what has to happen is I just need to continue to take it day by day. Stop rushing it, stop worrying about it, stop overthinking about it. Put in the daily actions, sit down, create a plan. Don't give up on that plan, attack that plan daily. Make sure you're being true to yourself, like I said, and you're actually putting in that work. Try new things. Once you find something that works, double down, double down, double down. I guess that would be triple down. And make sure that you put in all the effort that you can. Go down that, and you can keep trying new things along the way. And when you find something else that works, triple down on that again. And just keep doing what works until you get to those partnerships, those goals, those financial goals, the freedom, the business, whatever it is that your goal is that you're trying to accomplish. You will get to those. It may not happen exactly how you planned it out now, however you see it, and it's definitely not going to happen if you don't put in the fucking work. So keep that in mind. This video is as much for me as it is for you. The journey is the destination. Take it day by day. Chill, relax. Don't take time for granted, because it's the one thing that we do have, and you don't want to work so hard on something that you are not, and focus so much on the future or on your past mistakes, whatever, that you let the current moment slip by, and before you know it, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years have gone by, and you wasted that, and that's time that you'll never get back. So enjoy the present moment. The journey is the destination.